keep only 10 niche fragrances and toss out the rest. Video coming right up. Stay tuned after this intro. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. Yes, this is a tag video that I haven't been tagged, but I'm doing this video anyway. I did the designer video, keep only 10 designer fragrances and toss out the rest. I did the cheapies. I'm gonna leave links to those two videos down below. Please go check them out. And now this is the time to do my niche list. This is honestly the hardest list of them all. If you guys know me by now, I love niche fragrances. I have way too many great niche fragrances, and to only narrow it down to 10 fragrances, sorry about that, I just hurt my finger. Repeat, to only narrow it down to just 10 fragrances, this is really hard, okay? So I had to be practical. Again, this is way too many other great fragrances that it really needed to be on this list, but they weren't as practical, okay? So I just tried to be as practical as I possibly could be. As of this moment, recording of this video, maybe half an hour later, this list could totally change. I'm being honestly honest here. Yes, I'm being honestly honest. It doesn't make sense, but yeah. What I'm trying to say is that I'm moody and this list could change anytime, okay? But nevertheless, I have a great list for you guys here today. These 10 niche fragrances in my eyes are 10 out of 10, like for sure, okay? And I cannot wait to start showing you my list. But before that, you need to give me a big like for encouragement and click that subscribe button and the notification bell right next to me. Not next to me, next to the, you know, the subscribe button, and follow my sweet Instagram, okay? This list, they're not in any particular order. I'm just gonna pick them up randomly. It's already enough that I only chose 10 great fragrances for you guys today, so I'm not gonna even number them because yeah, you got it. My number 10 on my list that I picked up randomly, and it just ended up being Adventist, okay? I know a lot of people would say Adventist should be number 1 or number 2, and I totally agree. And the fact that Adventist made this list, it says a lot already by the fragrance. It's a great fragrance, honestly. It's the best out of the best, whatever the case may be. Don't get any knock out, just get the real deal, okay? Adventist, it's a 10 out of 10 for me personally, okay? Let's just go with another freshie, because I don't really have a lot of freshies out here. Maybe Adventist and Bergamot 22. Actually, Bergamot 22 beat Neo by Zerjov. I don't know, I just feel like I'm really drawn more to Bergamot 22 over Neo for the past few months or so. I love Neo still. It could be easily my in this list, but honestly, I prefer nowadays Bergamot 22 a little bit better. It's very fresh with a vetiver undertone. It's the freshest out of the bunch, and I just love it. This is gonna be my summer nuclear weapon when it comes to everything, pretty much, alongside Adventist. If I just want to keep only 10 niche fragrances for life, this one has to be in it for sure. Let's just pick another one, and this one, it's a very soothing fragrance for me personally that I personally love, and I'm talking about Herod by Parfums de Marly. This is the vintage before whatever reformulation they got. I haven't smelled any newer Herod, to be honest. I've been having this bottle like for years and years now. It's still full though, and I'm cherishing it because honestly I feel like Herod is one of the best vanilla honey tobacco combos like ever. Smells great, it's very soothing, one of the best colognes slash fragrances like ever smell wise. Herod, it's like a 10 out of 10 for me personally, and has to be on this list. Let's just pick another one. This is a refill bottle of the only by Kilian I have on this list, and I'm talking about Single Malt. This is honestly probably my favorite from the by Kilian house. I just love this one. This is, oh my goodness, this smells so good, so good. Very boozy with a lot of things going on. I just love this one. This actually beat Roja Dove Creation E. by that much, okay? I was debating between this one and Creation E just to have like a boozy scent. I'm trying to be practical, okay? To have like forever list, and I end up having this one instead of Creation E because only this one is more practical to me. I can wear it more in more scenarios over Creation E, which is a great scent on its own, but it's very limited when it comes to occasions when you can wear Creation E on, okay? This one is a little bit more practical, okay? That's why I picked single malt just to have a boozy scent on my list. I love it though. I need to wear this very soon. I haven't worn it in a long time. Another very sexy scent in my honest opinion, and I picked up African Leather by Memo. This is one of the sexiest, manliest fragrances to me personally. It's a little boozy too, a little vanillic with incense. There's way too many things going on. Not that much leather though, okay? I don't pick up any leather, but the scent on its own, it's very, very sexy. Manly sexy. Single malt is sexy as well, but and manly sexy as well, but this is a different sexy, okay? It exudes class and you're just not trying out so hard. That's what I'm trying to say with this one, African Leather right here, guys. I just love this one. Another great one on its own. Another one that I needed to have on this list. And the only Maison Francis Kurkdjian I have on this list, it's a Baccarat Rouge 540. I love I love Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I could make 10 fragrances, 10 out of 10 of the Maison Francis Kurkdjian line just because I just love their offerings. And this is different enough. This is like Adventist. You need to have the real deal if you just want to smell like that, okay? Because a lot of other perfume brands, they kind of like imitated the smell of this one and they made it their own. There's way too many of them that are great, don't get me wrong, but I prefer the original. Okay, Baccarat Rouge 540, it's 12 out of 10 for me. It's great. It's a must-have on anybody's collection. Okay, another Le Labo. This is my second Le Labo on this list because I just love Le Labo, okay? And this is a must-have to have on my list, and I'm talking about Santal 33. Santal 33, it's a great one, guys. This is my go-to scent if I want to go out here in LA. A lot of people recognize it, but it's a good thing if you recognize that, like a $400 bottle of fragrance. People respect you for it, and it's kind of like becoming a trendy scent, okay? Santal 33 is a great one that I needed and I had to have on this list. Honorable mention that is not on this list, but I'm still gonna wear it nevertheless, is Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford. I don't own an actual bottle of Tuscan Leather. I have a big original vintage decant, and I use like La Yucawam, which is kind of like a knockout of Tuscan Leather. It's a great knockout, okay? But if I had to choose between the two, I prefer Tuscan Leather because I prefer the real deal, but I choose them both honestly. And the fact that I just don't own an actual bottle of Tuscan Leather, that's why it is not on this list. But hey, it has to be on this list because it is a must-have on my 10 out of 10 fragrances for life, okay? Another one from the House of Xerjoff. Okay, I only had one Xerjoff on this list. That's weird. Ivory Root. Again, I was trying to be practical, and Ivory Root is my favorite of the brand as of this very moment. I really like the vanilla one, which is Lyra as well. I tend to forget things, but I have a couple of great vanillas that I just couldn't add another great vanilla, okay? Because again, practical. So Ivory Root, it's got vanilla too, but spicy vanilla. It's just a great one that I needed to have for the rest of my life, okay? Another one that definitely needed to be for the rest of my life, even though it's a vanilla-based fragrance, and I have a couple of those here. I'm talking about Angelique Noir. This is sexy, dude. This is the sexiest fragrance ever created, in my honest opinion. Could go both ways for a man or a woman. It doesn't even matter. It's just sexy, okay? Angelique Noir, Pear Vanilla. Goodness, it's just to die for. Annie is my number one, or the last one on this list. Another great vanilla scent. I love this fragrance, honestly. It's nuclear. It lasts forever. It projects like crazy. This is an attention grabber. If you just wanted a great compliment, get an attention grabber type of a fragrance, get Annie, okay? And bar none, this is a great going out scent for a guy or a girl. Does it really matter? It's totally unisex. If you're a guy, it would get you compliments. If you are a girl, it would get you compliments, okay? Annie is the king of all niche années, in my honest opinion. Niche Années is a great brand, but Annie is my favorite, okay? So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys again for watching, subscribing, and doing all the good stuff. This is my 10 out of 10 for life tag video, and toss out the rest of my old fragrances. So please let me know in the comment section down below what are your favorite fragrances for life, and toss out the rest, okay? And let me know what you think of my list. Did I forget anything? Do you like these 10 fragrances that I just mentioned here? And give me a like again, a subscribe, and click that bell right next to it, and follow my sweet Instagram. See you guys next time. Peace.